Recognizing the member for Port Moody-Burquitlam, please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Sometimes the smallest change can have the biggest impact. This small amendment to the Clean Energy Act to remove Burrard Thermal from the list of heritage assets could have far-reaching implications in the fight to combat climate change. This amendment will allow BC Hydro to pursue alternative uses for the decommissioned Burrard Thermal site. It has been underutilized since being shut down by the BC Liberals in 2016. Burrard Thermal operated as a fossil fuel burning plant for over 50 years. While running at full capacity, it could generate enough electricity to power 10% of the province. I remember hearing stories, Mr. Speaker, of the pollution that was produced by that facility, especially in its early years. In its last few years, it was operating strictly as a standby plant, providing emergency power or peaking power for a few days in the winter when demand was at its highest. When it was shut down, the City of Port Moody lost an annual $1.3 million tax grant, which was an incredible financial burden for the community. That single facility made up 2%, close to 3% actually, of Port Moody's tax base. This amendment would allow for new opportunities to be considered for those lands. This could not only restore the lost tax revenue for the community, but it also will support providing good-paying jobs in the community and a strong post-COVID recovery. Mr. Speaker, ever since I was elected in 2017, I could see a brighter future for this facility. I could see how we could move away from the fossil fuel-based past into a sustainable, clean energy future. A year after I was elected in 2018, we introduced Clean BC in an effort to shift homes, vehicles, industry, and business off of fossil fuels towards renewable energy. Because of these efforts, BC is becoming a destination for new investment in carbon-reducing technology and lower carbon products. The world needs new clean technology, and Burrard Thermal lands are a great place to develop that technology. Already, Mr. Speaker, BC is a leader in clean energy innovation. There are companies doing innovative work in many areas, such as renewable energy, energy management, energy efficiency, clean transportation, hydrogen and fuel cells, and improving industrial processes to make industry cleaner and greener. In fact, there are about 300 clean tech companies in this province, employing over 16,000 people. BC is a home to a quarter of the clean tech companies in Canada and always has a large presence on the list of global clean tech top 100 companies, which lists the top companies in the world with the most innovative and promising ideas in clean technology. The clean tech industry generates over $3 trillion of economic activity per year globally. Some of the companies that are doing this work are looking for a place to scale up their operations or create a demonstration project to prove out their technologies. BC has the right kind of environment to promote this kind of innovation. And we're providing historic investments in climate action through Clean BC. In budget 2019, we committed $900 million to Clean BC. In 2020, another $420 million was committed. And then with the introduction of Stronger BC, our economic recovery plan, we committed a further $220 million. And in this budget, Mr. Speaker, another $500 million. That's a total of over $2.2 billion committed to shifting towards a low carbon economy. Clean BC has set the foundation of strong and sustainable economic recovery and a bright future for all British Columbians. In addition, we're creating a bold new strategic investment fund called NBC. This $500 million fund will be used to support BC-based businesses to drive forward innovation, sustainability, and inclusiveness and further the goals of Clean BC. Mr. Speaker, the time is right. The time is right to find opportunities. The time is right to further the goals of addressing climate change. The time is right to unlock the potential of Burrard Thermal. Already, Mr. Speaker, many companies have been approaching BC Hydro to inquire about leasing the lands. This includes everything from hydrogen development to carbon sequestration projects. And I've spoken to some of these companies myself in my previous role as Parliamentary Secretary of Technology. I've been working closely with the Minister of Energy, Mines and Low Carbon Innovation to help bring this amendment forward today. Last year, I hosted the Premier and touring through the facility, and the potential was obvious. There's no other site like this in BC. With its close proximity to high voltage clean electricity, its water and port access, its industrial zoning, and location away from residential areas. Mr. Speaker, I'm excited to stand today in the House and support this bill. The possibilities that this legislation unlocks are very exciting. Mr. Speaker, I'm a hopeful person, but hope alone doesn't change the world. I know that the next generation is facing an uncertain future with climate change. And I know that we need to take every opportunity that we can to support an economy that moves away from carbon. And we need to support innovation to do that. One breakthrough in clean technology could change everything. And that breakthrough, Mr. Speaker, could happen on the Burrard Thermal lands. Thank you.